Hi everyone. I will wait a few more minutes before I start the trading room today. Have a nice week to everyone. Beginning of the week today. My name is Ruben from the Fivers, making regularly some trading room. I will wait 1 more minute and then I will start. Hi, John. Okay, let's start. Little disclaimer before. The first thing is please make this chat to all panelists and attendees. Then you will be able to discuss together, interact together as well. So put the chat on all panelists and attendees if you want to interact with me, and also with others that are attending the conference. The second thing is that the trade I'm looking at and the trade I already have are only for educational purposes. This is not financial advice. You should be aware of the trading risk and the lot size and the risk management you already have in your account. So it's always good to be here to check what kind of analysis I have, maybe to make a little comparison and so on. So that the two things it's important to say at the beginning. Okay, so I actually have two ongoing trades. One that I started last Friday. That is a long swing position, and I also try to increase my my risk on that pair. So I will talk about the dollar yen. That is also a major pair. Generally, the Monday for people that come regularly on the trading, we make a weekly forecast. So I'll try to continue what I did last week. I also did a weekly forecast, and I think I explained that the entry I took is a good swing entry. Okay, so I will just remove these things, and then I will show what I looked at. Okay. Okay, so in the daily, we see clearly that there was an uptrend, okay, on the dollar yen, and we reach here the highest point. Okay, that the highest point is also the weekly supply and the weekly resistance. Okay, so this channel reached the highest supply demand, the highest supply level. Okay, and then it started to break out to go down, and we make here a breakout on that candlestick. Okay. Then we make the breakout of this trend. The price started to react, make a retest just here, exactly on this line, but also exactly, I will show you as well, exactly on this supply. Okay, here I will show you maybe on H4. It will be even more clear. Here in the H4, this is supply level. Okay, so that entry I didn't took it because I wasn't ready for. So I wait to a second entry here. Okay, so here I will show you. This is the price we want to show the market. Okay, Friday. Then the price make a reaction. I will show you also on H1 what's happening. Okay, so I were entering the market just here Friday. Actually, we made I don't know, maybe 30 pips from here. Let's say, yeah, 40 pips. Actually, we have a little retracement. And I enter a short position to increase my position on that level. And I will show you also why I increase my position here. Okay, also onto the market just like maybe 1 hour before. I still believe that this supply level is very strong. Okay, and I still think we can reach to this demand here. Okay, that I will exit my position 3 times. I will explain my 2 times. 1 time here and 2 times here. Okay, so that will be my 2 take profit. Okay, I will maybe make, so that will be that line. that will be here. Okay, so that will be my to take profit of the short swing. I also enter a short position just a few minutes before with the higher lot size. We can see here that I enter 0.25. That actually maybe I should remove the stop loss to break even. And I will show you also why. Okay, so it's like all the same the same pattern and the same analysis that we'll make. We make a breakout on the supply, then we make a retest, and I think it will be a retest here, and the price will do something like that. So we break, the price make a retest, okay, and then we will go even further below. Okay, so that's why I reinforce and I increase a short position on a daily basis. Okay, and I will also maybe show you the stats. Yeah, okay. So I on a short position just here, and I will show you why also. I also went to the Fibonacci because Fibonacci like to play. I like to see Fibonacci to see the retracement of the pair. So actually, I know that the market is bearish on this pair, so I want only to take short position, and I see exactly that. I will also remove the timer. Okay. And I'll see exactly that it touched the 61 Fibonacci level. That is exactly to the Bollinger Band, higher Bollinger Band. So that's why I enter the market here. Okay, on the short position that I probably should remove the stop loss to break even just after. Okay, so that's the position I have on the dollar yen. I still believe that we can reach the take profit here and also here and here. Okay, so actually this take profit I will remove either here when the market will go even further down. And I should place this take profit. Okay, so this position I just took today with a short here at the 61 level Fibonacci, I want to exit here like a daily trading, a daily trade. I don't want to increase. I want to secure some profits. Okay, so I just enter here. I want to exit at the lowest point of today. And still my swing position is still locked, already locked. I already moved the stop loss to break even. And I will do the same for the untrail already. Okay. So actually on that pairs I have zero risk. All my stop loss are actually on break even. I hope I can maybe lock some profit today with the daily trade I took. And so on. I still think we can see a shorter move below this kind of support here that is very strong. I believe we can break out. We can break this to make a take profit one here and a take profit two in the biggest demand, weekly demand here. Okay, so that's the dollar yen. Regarding the euro dollar, I already take a little daily trade today. Actually, there is no trend. Okay, in the dollar. Still, okay. The only thing I see on the dollar on the euro dollar is the price is starting to compress. Okay, we see that the movement intraday is starting to be very low. Okay, like it's like I don't know 50 pips down and up. Okay, no more than that. And the price is making all the time a lower high. Okay, so that's why I also wanted to enter a short position on that level on this line. Especially, but also because the power of the seller here is very high. Okay, we see that here is a big supply. Then the price starting to go down, starting to compress. So I enter a position here, and I hope I can maybe exit the market at the lowest point. Okay, I already removed my stop loss to break even. Still, here can be also. I will just show you. Okay. Here as well can be a great sector to sell the market here, but still it's gonna be very difficult. It's like very choppy. I hope I can maybe took the best spot to enter a short position today. So I enter exactly here. Okay, so the price make a test, make a retest, and actually I already sell 2 times. Okay, here and here. My stop loss is just above, and we are actually at the middle. My take profit one is just on the beginning of the movement, and my second one is really at the bottom. Okay, so that will be my daily trade as well on the euro dollar. Until now, do you have some question about the position I took? Why maybe I did that, and why not something different? I still think that on the dollar yen, it was the great move to take. Okay, it was a it's very clear that on the weekly we have a great supply here. So here it's a great time to enter short the market. The market is starting to even going down further on the dollar yen. So that's nice. And still, this entry is like a sniper. I still think I cannot do better than that. Look on the M5 and look on the M1. I'm very at the highest point I could. You know, Fibonacci sometimes give you some secrets. So the 61, sometimes the 50, but there wasn't so much retracement on the 50. So I took myself, okay, I will maybe enter the 61 level, and that worked perfectly here. Okay, and still that level, okay, here is also responding to that level. Here you will just see. Okay, so it was like a resistance that reject one time, a second time, a third time, then we break, we were on trend. It's like this level was an important one. Okay, make like a fake breakout, and you see it like react very well. Okay, so we got a question. I will try to read it. Manuel is asking, after passing the 25K, I'm not if it's regarding some question regarding the rule of any program, I will not answer it today. You can send us an email to the support. Actually, it's a trading room, so I want to talk only about trades and what's going on the market right now. Euro dollar is on trend and on daily. That's correct, and that's why also I enter a short position. Okay, you see that also on the daily. Okay, it's very bearish. We still enter in a demand zone here. Okay, like not a demand, but somewhere that the price can react. I still believe we can break those type of wicks here. That actually is a daily support. So it's like it's still the same setup. It's like a bearish triangle. Okay, I already talked about this triangle next week. Sorry, previous week on Monday. I also did the weekly forecast and already show this type of setup. So there is 2 things that can happen. How we will close above this uptrend line, we make a new high. Okay, and that will know and that will indicate us that the price will make a push higher. Okay, so that's the first thing. But we should close the candle above a new high. Okay, how the price will break further down. Okay, so the price will break this support here one time. The candlestick will close, probably make a retest, and still going down further. Okay, so that's the 2 solutions. Okay, I think or we can go upward or we can go down, but you should wait for any confirmation. Okay, and actually the trend will be very important and fixed. Are you worried about the congestion on UT around 100? 10. Let me check. Yeah, that's correct. I'm still a bit. That's why I want to exit my daily trade. Here you will see this this kind of rectangle here. There was a congestion, okay, and then we broke this kind of thing. It can be like a reaction. I think here can be a great place to make an entry, a buy entry. Okay, at let's say 110 and 110.1. Okay, so that will be that level, something like that. But still, I will follow my plan. I still think with this kind of great supply here that we break one time and we make a second retest, and I still think that if today we close, we make like okay, if the candle today is very bearish, okay, so that means we will close at the lowest point. Okay, I still think we can see a lowest point. Okay, still today it's like not something very bearish. It's already make a retest multiple time on the support, on the daily support here. Okay, but still it depends of the closure of today. Okay, if we close like something like that, it will show like no very pressure on the low side, and if we go down even further, so it will be a great indication for us. Took a buy on the daily on H4 time frame on the euro pound. It was compressing well and go to the good money on the. Okay, let me check the euro pound. Okay, so that's nice. We will try to move. I will try to check my position. Meanwhile, I'm talking. I still think I'm fine on both of them. Okay. So EURUSD. Okay, on the H4, like it's like there is no trend at all. I don't see anything here, and same on the daily. It's I don't see like so much opportunity. It's like very weird. Maybe for doing some scalping, but that's why I don't like so much this pair. It's like very choppy. You cannot make any long swing trade on that side. So okay, and what did you say? You say you took a bag on the daily and H4 time frame on the EURUSD. Yeah, okay, that can be a great setup, but I think you should close the position very fast, because okay, the maximum high to low from like few weeks and already few months is 100 pips. Okay, so you should be very careful here. It's very choppy, very difficult to enter any position. But yeah, like if you see on the H4 that there is something like that, and you can enter a long position here, maybe for a swing, why not? But be careful, because it's very choppy. You can go out with any wicks, like here, for example. Here, for example. Also, if you enter the sell like here or here, you're already out with this kind of pushing higher, and then very choppy, very difficult here. It can be a range trade, but I don't know. It's very difficult. The only thing I can see so far is like this demand. Oops, sorry. Okay, so it will be this demand here at the bottom point. But before that, it can be even higher, even lower. I have very no idea on that pairs. It's same on the weekly. You see, it's like lock. It's like this market is locked. Voilà. It's nothing to make. It's like a range market. So of course, if you read this kind of market here on the bottom, 0.83. So yeah, you can enter a buy position for a long swing. But look here how the candle are very small. Okay, it's like very congesting. No such move. It's not a pair I would enter, unfortunately. Oh, great. Okay, if you're out, so that's perfect. So that's perfect. So maybe you enter exactly here the market, and then you wait this great so that's fine. That's a nice move, but very risky still. You can wait so long to exit this market. Descending triangle on daily, that's correct, but still we make like a fake breakout. It's like something like that here, but we make a fake breakout, we enter the market. But that's correct. Okay, it's still a triangle. Even we make this fake breakout, we will enter this range. Interesting, very interesting. Still, it's not a pair that I will look. I will maybe put an alert when it go to this weekly demand here, and even also further on the weekly when it goes here. Okay, to that level here for a long swing position. Market driven by short-term sentiments. That's correct. Okay, what we can do? Maybe the dollar CAD, that's also interesting. Make interesting move last week. And actually, I see that can do nothing as well. Maybe today can be a great buy as well for the USD CAD. Okay, I already show multiple indication. We talked many times on that pair here. You see on the weekly, the stochastic are starting to cross, oversold. Still can be an indication to make a buy. It's still a bit late, but you can enter the trend in the middle, I believe. So you see it respect here, here, and then here. So here was a great entry to buy. Actually, the price is a very great uptrend, so you can make like a following trend trade, okay, something like that. And you will have to check whether you can enter the market. I still think that we can make a higher low. Sorry, okay. So you see there is a low here. We make an higher low and then a higher low, and then maybe here can be also a higher low, and we make to make an higher high. Okay, so we can make something like that. I still think. This is not something I like to trade trend following, but if you still think that can be it's still like maybe an uptrend channel, something like that here. Can be a great risk reward to make. Okay, so like you enter the market here, the stop loss will be at below this uptrend line. It will be like 100 pips to win. To win 337. So that's approximately 1 to 3 risk reward. That's totally fine. That's totally fine. Euro is starting to recover a bit here. Okay. GBP USD and also a good pairs. Okay. Okay, so that was the monthly supply and also the weekly one. Make a test, a retest, break below. Actually, what we can see, there was also this level here, okay, that we actually broke, and then we re-enter. I don't see it's an uptrend from here, but still I still think that if we don't make a higher high, okay, so this is like the level. It's like also corresponding to this. Okay, so you should be careful regarding the closure today. It's still like in the middle of the Bollinger Band, going lower. So the moving average is moving lower. Still, actually, on the daily chart, the uptrend is not so clear. Okay, there is nothing clear on the uptrend. Maybe you can see on the H1 that okay, this is very clear. Okay, you see here a returning situation here on that box. Okay, like we make the price consolidate and then we break. So this is the beginning of the uptrend on the H1. But on a higher time frame, I'm not so sure regarding this uptrend. Okay, you have to be careful regarding which side you want to go. I still think we can reach a lowest point. Okay, I'm still think it's like a reaction. Actually, we broke it here. Okay, I still believe we can make something like we break here. We can make a retest maybe somewhere else, and then we can make even a lower low. Okay, on the long term. I don't know where, but it can be until we didn't reach this kind of level here. Okay, I cannot enter a long position. Okay. Maybe like here there was like a daily support just here, something like that here. Okay, it was the daily support on the H1 as well. But still. Okay, what kind of pair we can talk? Maybe the New Zealand pairs that we didn't talk today. Okay. Very difficult also, very compressing. We can maybe it's kind of the same at the pound dollar. Okay, it's like the same. Okay, we are very compressing, make a fake breakout. The price is still here, so I cannot. The uptrend is still not verified. Okay, as long as we not go above this level here. So maybe you should play this kind of thing only on the macro side. Okay. Maybe regarding your biases on the economic, but on the economy still okay. What's happened? Okay. I will open it again. Maybe a short reaction should be here. There is one here, and then there will be just a second one just above the beginning of the supply. Okay, if you still believe that the price cannot go up because of, I don't know, any biases, any macroeconomic biases, still we have also this lower high. Okay, we have also like this trend. We have to check on the H4 if this candle here will close. If the candle close above, okay, it can be like a little uptrend from this level to maybe the next supply. But if the price starting to make a reaction and reject this zone, okay, it can be like a lowest point. Okay, it depends of the closer of the candlestick. You should see. And here also there is, you can see clearly there is a resistance, a daily resistance. So you should see whether the price will close. Still not such the big move I want on the euro dollar. I'm still waiting to go even lower than that. And the dollar yen, we are still reacting. I'm already locked in terms of risk in that pairs and also in the euro dollar, so I don't have to worry so much. All my trades are now on zero risk, so that's totally fine. I think it's the opening of New York, maybe on the stock market, so that should lead to some correction. Okay, what pair we can talk? We didn't talk about the Swiss pairs. Okay, I will see what if there is something interesting. Yeah, I already see that there is no such thing to say regarding that. I think we are exactly at the JBP, JPY. We'll also talk about just after. Okay, so let's talk about this pairs and then I will talk about the JBP, JPY. Also Bernardo to the Australian pairs, and I will finish with that. Okay, so let's start. When there is like a great downward move and then a great retracement, I like to see the Fibonacci all the time to see whether it will be the end of the retracement. Okay, so I will take the highest point. I would go to the bottom. Actually, it's actually coordinate with the 61. Okay, so we reach the 61 the 61 level here. Actually, nothing much to say. It's like very consolidation on that pairs. I don't know which side it will go. Okay, I don't know. There is like so much opportunity on the swing trade here. Maybe I think on the USDJPY there is something to do. Just check also that before. Still seems some not much to do. Okay, here it's like consolidation. We can maybe probably enter a buy position at the bottom point. Okay, that also the beginning of that demand here, but still the price is very bearish. Okay, you see clearly that the price starting to go down all the way. So we can maybe expect a little reaction up, but still the pressure is on the downside. Actually, market are starting to move actually. JBP, JPY. Okay, so we reached that level already. Already make a little reaction to that one. Okay, there is big move so much here so far. It's like probably a zone to enter a long position. If this candle close just above, okay, it can be a long position to take actually. To where I don't know, I have to check, but okay, so I'm already out on the euro dollar. It's already making breakout, so I stopped at break even. They're starting to go even more higher, I think. You can with this type of thing here, and then make a little reaction to a scalp. A scalper here is a great hunter to make a sell with a high risk reward. Okay, so let me check. So we were talking about that pair. Still, we make all the time a lower low. Okay, so the trend is downward. Okay, so you should be aware of this kind of candle here that can break and make a returning situation to the uptrend. But still, I think we should short this market. Okay. And then we are already kind of on the supply here, but it already moved higher than that. We have to wait to some kind of confirmation on that one. JBP USD. Yeah, like I said, it can be a buy. It can be a buy here, but you should be very careful. It's like entering the market when it's already make a reaction. Okay, like if you enter another market, well, you should always think where you would put the stop loss, and when you would put the take profit, and what is your risk reward. Okay, actually, on the downside, maybe you could put the stop loss maybe below this supply, this demand here. Okay, so maybe you can have a stop loss to like, it's still 100 pips stop loss, it's still high. Okay, it's like it will be here. Okay, and then if you want to IM to an exit, I don't know what you expect, but if you expect to go back to that level, that is going to be very hard. I don't think so. There will be like even a retracement below. It will maybe to that level. Okay, to that level here. So there is not much move to go. It's like a risk reward of 1-to-1. I cannot enter a long position on the pound dollar actually. Only if you think there is a big macro changes, big economy, I don't know, it's uncertainty of whatever you think. Maybe you can tell to yourself, okay, I can enter buy, but except that, I don't want to go to sell to buy here. Okay, there is still this zone that is very important. Okay, so probably maybe entering the sell here at that side. Australian JPY as well. Okay. Done nothing. Okay, so the trend is very bearish. Okay, on that pair is it's very clear. So I will try to identify any supply level that I can enter the market. So the highest one will be here. That will be the level. Okay, actually, the best level to enter the market will be here. Still the entry here is not so powerful. Okay, I've also a supply here. Okay, so I have two types of supply. I will again open the market, the thing again. Okay, so I'll gonna be maybe 2 entry. So this will be here. And the highest one, but here can be like a great sell to come to a trend following. Okay, we still see clearly that the trend is very bearish. I don't think we can make always can make an higher high, but actually you see that the high is all the time lower. Okay, you see that here is the highest point, then the highest point, then the highest point, and so on. So we can go the other one. Still, we have to be careful of the side the market will retrace. Still, this is not so powerful, so that's fine to make a sell on that side here. Hi, Steve. Hello. Any last pair, guys, that you want maybe to talk? Have you like the New Zealand and pound dollar? Yeah, I already talked about those pairs, Steve. So you can maybe be a little bit late, but I already talked about those two pairs. I think on the pound dollar there is like nothing to make. Like actually you have to wait until there is any decision to take. The pound dollar is already make a big move. Maybe I think we can see that. Okay, it's like very difficult to enter the market when the price is pushing so high. So you have to wait until a supply or resistance zone to make a sell if you think that the market is still bearish. Still very difficult to enter the market in the middle of the train. So you just only have to wait. If you're already long, so that's fine. If maybe you want a little advice when to go short, so when you want to maybe take some profits, okay, so it will be clearly here. It depends if it's a long swing trade, okay, until the highest point here. But still I think you can take some partial profits at that level. Okay, here there will be some battle here on that level. Yeah, exactly, it will be that. Oops, I opened something wrong. Oh shit. It's not supply, it's like a resistance. It's like daily resistance. So that will be maybe a place where there will be some battle here. And still, if it's a long swing, so the highest supply, it will be here. So that's where you should exit the market. Good luck, Otman. Good luck. I'm losing like 40 on the enchanting exam. Yeah, approximately 141 exactly. Yeah, that's fine. If you wait for this meeting, so that's totally fine. Okay, so the FOMC also make this kind of weight breakout if you think that it can be in the other side for that one, yeah, for that one. And the New Zealand, and then I will finish with that. We already told, but I think I think already, yeah, very compressing, still bearish. Okay, the highest point is always lower than before. So you should wait to the close of this candle, and then you will probably make a decision. There is also a supply here, okay, on that level, but still, it's like making a downward trend. Okay, so you should be careful regarding that, and also that level. Okay, so that will be the three things you have to look: this supply here, the lowest point is maybe the weekly support, and this downward line. Okay, so that's the three things you have to see on the H4. Okay, guys, thank you for the session today. I hope it helps you to analyze a bit better some big some major pairs today. I also talked about my trade I had. I hope this helped and then can be helpful for your career on trading, and even to pass the challenge on the 5 year. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Nick. Thank you, David. Thank you, John. Thank you, Steve. Many usual people that still present here and still interacting. So that's nice to have such a nice, good community here. Thank you for everyone. Have a nice week and bye-bye. Goodbye.